What's going on, my people? We are here, man. We are here, headed to work right now. It is Tuesday night, Tuesday morning. Yeah, Tuesday morning or Wednesday morning. Hey, that's how it is in food service. The days, the days, the days. Sometimes you lose track of the days, but it is what it is. We're gonna talk about that tonight. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about the struggles of companies getting new drivers and keeping new drivers. We're gonna talk about that tonight. But before I get into that, um, talk a little football really quick, not too long. Brad, what's going on? All right. First thing first, I want to let y'all know that I liked what I see this past Sunday. Tampa Bay played their best game they played in a long time. Tom Brady finally getting it going. I like what I see, and I think we got what it takes to make a run. Seriously, we got what it takes to make a run at it, and I think we should be. I still think we're able to win that Super Bowl this year. Um, Looking good. I like what I see. But back to what I'm saying though. Companies, food service companies, and I'm talking about every single company, guys. They're struggling to keep drivers, struggling to keep new drivers. We need drivers. Food service company need drivers. We need young bloods. We need a new generation of drivers out there, right? I'm doing my part of trying to encourage, trying to do my part of trying to motivate young bloods to get over here in the food service industry. And I'm doing it a little different. I'm not just talking about one company, guys. I'm trying to let you guys know that majority of the companies that you work for, you will make good money. You get what I'm saying? And you don't got to go to the company that's the prettiest. You don't got to go to the company that's the sexiest. That's doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like start with a company that's close to your house, and see if you like them, guys. One thing I want to say, one of the reasons I don't see a lot of guys staying in food service. You got Soul Train in the building, Brad and Chris. A lot of guys are not staying in food service, and I think it's a lot of different reasons. But can we start out by saying maybe we should consider training these guys a little longer. Maybe we should consider training them a little longer where they can get their confidence up. Because I hate to see new drivers go. I really do. Especially when I know that they can really do this type of job. You know what I'm saying? And I know the money that's in this type of job. And I know that they're young and they got a family and the amount of things that they can do. You know what I mean? I hate to see new drivers go. And if I had any type of say so in this industry, I would advocate for longer training. You know what I'm saying? Even sometimes you know a driver is ready. I got a damn. Even sometimes you know a driver is ready. Just keep them a little longer. Let their confidence build up. You know what I mean? One of the problems in food service is like we're always short of people. So what we do is, you know what I'm saying, somebody's getting trained and supervisors they're on you. Hey, is that guy ready? Is he ready? Is he ready? Is he ready? Because they're ready to throw them out there. And you throw a guy out there, man, and they work 2 14 hour days in a row, back to back to back. They're ready to quit. They're ready to leave. You know what I mean? And we need drivers. All these companies need drivers, man, and we got to come up with some type of solution. Because as much as you guys hear people like me staying in food service and there's a lot of guys staying in food service and making money. It's plenty of guys that come and go, come and go, come and go, and I don't know. I mean, what's the solution? What you got? If you guys have any ideas that can give your companies to retain new drivers, let them know now, because it, like, pay attention, guys. There's gonna be a lot of guys starting to retire in food service, and we need to fill those spaces. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'll start out, and we can and veteran drivers, man, you guys can do a better job of talking to the new drivers. You guys can do a better job motivating the new drivers. One thing veteran drivers do, and I'm calling out all y'all. You guys see a new driver, and instead of encouraging them and motivating them, you guys talk amongst each other. Oh, I wonder how long this guy is gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Man, I think we all need to motivate these guys, encourage these guys, give these guys some tips, and really, really like help them along the way, because we was there one day. We was there also. You know what I mean? We knew how hard it was, and we knew the adjustments we had to go through to be the type of quality drivers that we are right now. And we knew that we had a lot of rough days, a lot of late days, and we knew that it wasn't easy. So I think if we all put our heads together on what's going on, and try to help these new guys out, man, it's gonna end up paying out for everybody. Because one of the things that's gonna do is gonna eliminate your load, your workload. You're not gonna be overloaded. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be overloaded. I don't need to be overloaded. I'm not one of those drivers that need a million cases. I'm not one of those drivers that need to make 200,000. I'm okay with being okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right with being all right. Believe it or not. As much as you hear me talking about like making money and this and that and blah blah blah, like, I'm good, guys. I don't need to be overloaded, man. Like, as long as I hit my number every week, as long as I hit my bottom line every week, I'm okay. And my bottom line is easily attainable. Like, I'm crushing my bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So we need the new drivers, man. We need the young drivers. We need to get them in the industry. Um, I thought that, me personally, I thought that by talking about money, that would motivate guys to do this. It worked, but guys are coming and they're just not staying. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what else to do. I'm doing my part. We need some help out here to keep drivers. What's the solution, man? Anybody got any solution? Because new drivers are not staying, guys. And a lot of companies, they don't got no solution either, because they just keep bringing them in, and keep they keep going through the door. You know what I mean? It's crazy, y'all. You get them sign-on bonus, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 sign-on bonus. Like, at this point, we might as well start giving new drivers a brand new car. Just, hey, get them a brand new car. Hey, there's a brand new car if you stay here for a year. Like, you're gonna make the money back. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta start coming up with like outrageous things to get new drivers to come to the industry, man, because it's getting crazy, guys. And I know you guys don't see it. After all these years of watching guys come and go, I believe there's just no magic formula to keep them around. I believe they will continue to come and go. Man, I'm thinking a new car. You know what I'm saying? Would that be like a 1 year contract? Maybe a new house that'd be like a 10-year contract with the company. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, this might sound funny, but I'm being serious. Like if a company gets a driver a brand new Toyota Corolla, right, to sign like a 1-year contract, you cannot leave for 1 year or you lose your car. How many drivers do you guys think will still leave? I don't think that I don't think that car alone is gonna keep them. I think they're gonna just leave that car in the driveway and go about their business, man. Um, Drivers just don't want to do this type of job no more. You know what I mean? And that's why companies, man, they should recognize guys that do it every day. They should stop being cheap when it comes time to giving guys raises. They should stop being cheap on equipment. If we need equipment, they should just go ahead and give it equipment out. You know what I mean? Say there's no easy solution. Everyone situation is different. That's true. Soul Train, you're right about that, man. And there's a lot of people that, and there's a lot of drivers that come in and maybe they still live with their parents where they're not feeling that much pressure of bringing in that money like that. They still live with their parents, or they might live with probably have a fiance or a girlfriend that's doing fairly well, where they're not feeling that pressure to bring in all that money, and they just have options. At the end of the day, if you have a Class A CDL, you have options, and a lot of people is not taking the options to be lifting these heavy stuff every day. So I think companies, man, they need to recognize, they need to realize, and they need to like pay the money accordingly. Let it be like irresistible to some people, man, out there. You know what I'm saying? Like food service needs to be the top paid in the industry because we do top paid work. You know what I'm saying? We work. We drive and work. You know what I'm saying? So companies, they got to stop being cheap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like companies, like you got companies in Florida that issued out like an 80-cent raise this year. Like, what's that? Like, you give the drivers the 88-cent raise. Like, you couldn't throw an extra 12 cents on it, make it sound better, make it be like $1. One thing these companies fail to realize is that all drivers out here are connected. You know what I mean? They hear about everything that's going on, social media. You got Facebook, you got a whole bunch of Facebook group, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. You got YouTube, you got Instagram and all of that. And drivers know what's going on. Drivers know what other companies are paying. Drivers, they see those big paychecks out there. You know what I'm saying? And drivers know that these CEOs are making, you know what I'm saying, millions and millions of dollars. You know what I mean? And 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 when it comes time for drivers to get raises, man, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all look up U.S. Food CEO. I think he making like 2 million. Last time I checked, and got a raise. $2 million, guys. And you got U.S. Food out here with all these ramp trailers. You guys, if they do have a lift gate, they barely have electric jacks. They're pulling heavy pallets with pump jacks. Why? Because they don't care about the drivers, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know a majority of companies don't care about the drivers, but you at least want to work for a company that act like they care. You know what I'm saying? That show that they care. You know what I mean? Like It's gonna backfire on so much of these companies when all these drivers get ready to retire, yo. It's going to backfire on them. The cheapness is going to backfire on them. The quality of management that they have in these offices is going to backfire on them. They let managers talk to workers, drivers, any type of way. That's going to backfire on them. Like, it starts from the top. They got to start checking everybody. You know what I'm saying? The drivers are the backbone of the companies, man. And these companies need to start realizing it's really going to backfire on them. Watch. I'm telling you. Got Ricardo in the building, Killer Rob in the building. Ricardo said, what should be the least a food service driver should make an hour? Should the least a food service driver should make hourly? In my opinion, I'll go like 25 an hour. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Got Thomas in the building. You know what I mean? Because at least if you do $25 an hour, at least you know you work 40 hours and you make $1,000. Anything over that is time and a half. But you know what I'm saying? I believe a veteran food service driver should work for nothing less than $30 an hour. Even if you're on the component system. If you're on the component system and you're working for less than $30 an hour, like you're doing something wrong. You're moving too slow. You're not getting enough cases. Like if you're a veteran driver, you should be making over $30 an hour on the component system. If you're with a company that's hourly, if you're a veteran driver, you want to be over $30 an hour. Don't be working food service as a veteran driver for under $30 an hour. Like don't do it. The work is too hard. You know what I'm saying? Like go with a company where you can get your component up, where your hourly wages can be over $30 an hour. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody knows that that's running component that your component adds up to over $30 an hour. There you go, veteran driver. Brad, he said you should be making at least $32 an hour. Yeah, you don't want to be doing this as a veteran driver. You don't want to be. You want to be over $30 an hour. If you're with a company that's you're not getting that, or you don't see no potential for you to get that, you want to leave that company. And I'm just being nice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it real because I know the hard work, guys. Yeah, places that start like 28, $29 an hour. That's not bad. You know what I mean? That's not bad. That ain't bad at all. You know what I mean? That ain't bad at all. But the man, one of the ways, like, I don't even think money is keeping these new drivers around no more. I don't know what it is, guys. I don't know what these companies gonna do. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the work environment. Ricardo make $30 an hour at Shamrock, but he feel underpaid. I don't blame you, man, because like I don't blame you because it's hard work, man. And you know what I'm saying? If you make $30 an hour, you put in 40 hours, that's $1,200. You know what I mean? Like I know the average driver, they want to put in 40 hours and they want to be around 15, $1,600. You know what I mean? So I don't know, guys. Like these companies, they got to step up, man. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Every time I train a driver, right? Every time I train a driver and that driver leaves, guys, I feel like did something wrong, yo. I feel like I didn't motivate him enough. I just feel like I failed. I feel like a failure. I'm being real, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Even though there could be a whole bunch of different circumstances, but I'm just letting y'all know, man, that when I train somebody, when they leave, I remember, put it like this. When I train somebody, I remember the guys that leave more than I remember the guys that stay. Because the guys that leave, they stick with me more. Because I'm wondering, like, why? What did I do? You know what I mean? And the guys that stay, I'm talking about stay for years. Even if they go with another company, like sometimes they remind me, hey, you know you trained me, right? And I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot. So I'm gonna say started driving in '97. Second job was food service, '98 to 2000. He's 49 now, and I want to get back in reckless driving charge on a license. Back in 22, he weighed 270. And I don't see. I mean, you got one ticket. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Um, well, you know, a lot of companies they're gonna question the reckless driving, but somebody should give you a chance. And 270 pounds, I don't see nothing wrong with that. You know, in food service, you just gonna work it out. Or Ricardo, you work out of a drop yard. Brad say his normal work week is about 3 days a week. He's at $42 an hour average on the component. My component goes anywhere from about oh shit, I mean my component it goes from about 36 to about $45 an hour, give or take. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get them cases off the truck really quick, take my ass home. I'm not out there milking the clock. And when you on component, you don't need to milk the clock. A lot of guys they play that overtime game to stretch out the you know, it works. I'm telling you, it works. You can make extra money if you know how long to put your overtime at, but I don't got time for that, man. You know what I mean? I just don't like being out there that long. I don't like staying out there. You know what I mean? I don't like. I go to work and I fight the cases every day because I like my job, but I don't like the cases. I'm trying to get them cases out of my face. You know what I mean? Like I'm really trying to get it off the truck. So my component stays high. My overtime rate stays high, and it's been that way ever since I've been doing it at U.S. Food. My component just stays high. You know what I mean? Because I'd rather going into overtime knowing that my time and a half rate is going to be over $50 an hour than me milking the clock all week and my time and a half rate is going to be like in the low 40s or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I like my time and a half to look like really good. You know what I mean? And trust me, some of the guys that milk the clock, like they do end up making more money, but how much hours are they really giving up? You know what I mean? And I'm not out here like I'm not the driver. I'm not gonna be hanging out in the truck to try to make extra money. I got things to do. I don't got time for that. I got things to do. I mean, I don't not no driver for doing it. I don't blame no drivers for doing it, but I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But point I'm trying to make, man, it's man, it's hard, guys. It's hard to keep these new drivers nowadays. It's hard. You know what I mean? I don't know what companies are gonna do. But we got 15 people up in the building, man. On a lighter note, man. I don't know if you guys heard what I was talking about when y'all roll up in here. It wasn't a lot of people in here when I was talking about this earlier. So I will talk about this again. And what I was trying to say earlier is that on a lighter note, man, I like the way Tampa is playing. And I know I said this earlier, but I like the way Tampa is playing these days. We making a we it's the best I see the team played all year long. And we're gonna make a strong push. We're gonna make a strong push for the playoff, man. And I think we should dominate the playoff. And I think we got what it takes to go all the way. Full service driver, what's going on? We got the makeup, we got the character, team got the character. You know what I mean? Killer Rod, man. You said it, baby, man. You said it. You said it. The new generation, most of them act like babies, man. Most of them act like babies, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. I don't know what we got to do. You know what I mean? But the new generation is just different. We got a food service driver in the building. We got dirty broke with an eagle. What's that eagle? What's an eagle? You got an eagle at the end of your message. I don't understand what that means, man. Are you trying to say something about? Are you trying to say something about the Philadelphia Eagles? I cannot speak. I don't understand what you're saying. You're dirty. You're trying to say something about Philly. If you're trying to say something about Philly, you must be feeling a little illy. Cause I know up there in Philly it's kind of chilly. So, but I know one thing, man. You guys got that y'all got that. Well, it's a big game for Dallas, not y'all. I rest Dak. I wouldn't even worry about Dallas if I was y'all. I would rest Dak, and I mean not Dak. I would rest Hurts because Hurts is he's hurt right now, so I wouldn't even force him back. I'll go ahead and let Minshew play, and man, y'all shouldn't have no problem with Dallas, man, because Dallas is a fraud. If it's one team I wouldn't even bet a dollar on, it's Dallas Cowboys. Every year we go through the same thing, and they wonder why people don't like their team because they do the most talking. They do the most talking and the less walking. You guys should have no problems with that team, bro. But man, oh man, we need to motivate. We need to motivate the new generation, guys. We need to motivate the new generation. We need to get them on board. Um, I don't know, man. They need motivation, guys. I think the problem with the new generation is everybody think they're gonna get rich quick from the house on the internet. And for a lot of people, people just don't understand like the amount of people that make it doing that type of stuff. The numbers are very, very low. You know what I mean? And man, they need some motivation, yo. You say new generation just want to push buttons. I've been I've been help training some of these new generation people at my job, and they're so lost and lazy. I just decided to give up and don't want to help out training no more, man. But that's the thing, man. Like we can't give up on them guys. We cannot give up because the man upstairs, he didn't give up on us, man. You get what I'm saying? When we went left, he still had our back. You know what I mean? So we can't give up on the youths of tomorrow. You know what I mean? We just gotta keep trying. You know what I mean? Dirty say the failure rate in trucking is very high, man. You're not lying. You are not lying. But I ain't gonna give up on them because I won't give up on them. You know what I mean? But I think like they need to change the way they train people in the industry though. I think that would help out tremendously. Give these guys longer training, hold their hands a little bit. You know what I mean? Hold their hands a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give these new guys more time to build up their confidence. You know what I'm saying? I would say go back to like at least 4 weeks of training at least. Now I know that sounds like a lot, but hey, my exact point that I was trying to make, like, it's a lot of guys, man. They just need more training, yo. You know what I mean? I have no idea where these people put my damn tractor. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, man. The lack of time that these guys get to train, It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Absolutely crazy. Christmas week, y'all. Oh, food service driver say when I came back at clean, a subscriber of mine asked me train him. So he did, and when we were training, 2 weeks in, asked me when was he going to make over 100K. Ah man, I said it takes time to make that. Got Gerardo, his first solo route was downtown Los Angeles. Got rear-ended. Felt like I was thrown to the wolves. Yeah, I want to know, did he quit? Got bleep bold in the building. Telling y'all right now, man, when y'all somebody drove my tractor yesterday, so nah, that ain't my tractor right there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They parked my tractor over here, but where the damn alligator be hanging out? I don't like that at all. I ain't playing about this alligator either. I'm gonna show y'all where he be at. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's a lake over there. There's some gators in that lake over there, and it ain't no fence. It ain't no fences. But they don't bother us though. They don't come over here with that mess. Yo, I'm about to get this day started, man. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all be easy out there.